Ooni's barber caught with Ole Tik in an awkward manner as palace guard revealed. Hey, my people. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Hey, my people. One that they say shall never end. Oh. We all know that Oonirisa has a special barber who takes care of his hair. In fact, before he was crowned as the Oonirisa, okay, they say he has been, he has one particular person who has been barbing his hair, because following his roots, like how he was born, how he was raised. In fact, there's a video I came across some time ago where Paropo was actually, when they just coronated Oonirisa, he was just trying to throw more light about his son, the Oonirisa, the Ọba Enito, the Arule Oduduwa, Kábíyèsí o, kádé pẹ́ lórí kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ títí láéláé àmì àṣẹ. So Paropo was just trying to reveal, trying to tell what, because they asked him what can he say about his son and all that. That was when he started saying all those things, when Ooni was appointed to be the next Oonirisa. So he now went to say that, look, his son, that there was a time a particular person walked up to him and told him that, look, this your son, because then he said he was just like, he was in secondary school then, that he never knew that he would become Ooni or anything, even though he knows that he is from the ruling house, but he never believed that his son would be one day become the what is it called now, the Oonirisa, like the Ooni of Ife, because he knows that there are a whole lot of people in the family. So he doesn't allow it to bother him, okay? So when they walk up to him, they said, this man told him that, look, there's this son you have. He said, my first son, because I have two sons. He said, no, not the first one, the second one. He said, yeah, what about him? He said, you should watch that boy very well. You should make sure that his eyes are on him. You should make sure that he always take care of him and guide him closely. That he's seeing that boy in the future, that boy will be a great boy. That he carries a great glory. That he's seeing crown all over him. Not just small crown, a big crown on his head. Because of that, he should mind who is the person that barb his hair. He shouldn't allow anybody to. In fact, his head must not be touched anyhow. He should not allow anybody, even that he should inform Oonirisa. Then Oonirisa was just in secondary school. So he said he was like, when they were telling him all this thing, he was like, they should not touch his head. He will be a great boy. He will be a great boy. Like seeing a great king. He's a king, is this. He was like, sometimes when you have these children, and they start telling you certain things about the children, it's not as if you don't believe. Oh. It's not as if you are not seeing the possibility, because first of all, you are from a royal home. He himself is a prince. That is, Ooni's Paropo is a prince. Okay, but he's seen like the family is big. The Gates' family is a very big family. That a whole lot, like, it was just like, really? And he would not be looking at his son that, this my son like this, a king? No, like that. So he said since that time, when they told him that vision, is it vision now or a kind of a prophecy? Yes, when they told him that prophecy, he decided to run with it, decide to hold it very well, because he knows that such prophecy cannot just come just like that. Since the prophecy has come, he knows that it's either he will be, he will occupy the seat of his ancestors, or he will be a big person in the state, of course, as a governor, but so he says since then he has been monitoring him and also letting him know time to time. He will call him and tell him, don't let your mates be playing with you and be touching your head. There are certain things they say he should be doing on his behalf, which he kept doing, okay, just to keep him and everything. So that, in fact, since that time, Oonirisa took a special care of his hair. Okay, he does not joke with who barb his hair. He makes sure that before he picks anybody that will barb his hair, it will be somebody that he knows very well and somebody that he can trust. Because you see this hair, it's just too funny that most people just walk up to any salon, both men and women anyways, applicable to both men, women, because we just wake up, say, I want to barb my hair. Maybe where you used to, the person is not there. Just anybody just walk and make your hair. Say it's not good. Honestly, it's not really good. It's just that people are so careless about these things. But Ooni, especially the father, started guiding him. And since that time, they said they make sure that the person that is barbing his hair is one person that they know and they trusted when he was in secondary school. So growing up to that age that he started fending for himself, Oni also told Paropo also told him that, look, oh, you are now in school, be careful. If you have one person that is making your hair, let it be that one person. Don't be going here and there, because everybody must not be touching your hair. I know, like that. So that was what really guided Oonirisa to this very point. And of course, becoming the Oonirisa now, you will not think that he will now have different people that will be barbing his hair. He now has a very special person who he is in the palace, that who takes care of his hair. Anything that has to do with the maintenance of his hair is that person. And of course, you know that such a person will not just be a random person in the street. It's a very special person. So because of that, now the story we are hearing right now, they said they saw what is her name now, Ole Tik. Yes, sorry. Ole Tik right now, they saw her in an awkward manner. When they say awkward manner, it means in a kind of a situation or in a place where it's not really palatable. There's a way you see somebody in some kind of area, you like, what is this person doing here with this person? What is going on? What are they discussing? People start like reasoning so many things, and they know that this person is the person who takes care of the Oonirisa's hair with the wife, like having a discussion in this kind of area. What is going on? What could they be planning and stuff like that? So because of that, they said it was actually one of the palace guard who happens to be very close to the Oonirisa that saw the Ooni's Barber with this Ole Tik. And they said he ran and told Oonirisa what he has seen on his way back from where he went for an errand. So Oni was like, did you hear anything? What were they discussing? What he said, he didn't hear anything. That was why he has to quickly come down. And I said, okay, no problem. When they come back, they will have to explain. So coming back to the palace, that was when they said Oni now called the barber and asked the barber what happened, where did he go to, and all that. The barber actually did not say a lie. Of course, he didn't know that Oonirisa's guard has seen him. They didn't know that they have been caught. So when he now came to Oni now called him, asked him, where did you go to? I've been looking for you. And they say, actually, I went to get something for myself. But on my way back, I saw Ole Tik. He said, really? You saw her? Where? What happened? He said, no, I was just coming back and I saw her. She now called me that was just asking me one or two things, that there's a place he wanted to go to, but she missed her way, and she was just asking him for like how to get to the place she said she want to go to, since she's not too used to the town. He said he was even asking her that, why didn't you come with your driver? She said that actually she just want to go alone, that it's been a while since she drove herself, that she just want to exercise herself by driving herself. That was, so I thank God he met him and he asked for direction. He now explained to her how she will navigate her way. He said, is that all? He said, yes. So that was what we discussed before I started coming. He said, okay. And when Ole Tik later came back, Oni also asked her what happened, how was her day and all that. She now said there was a place she was going to see an old friend of hers, and she even met his barber who she, because she almost missed her way. Oni was like, why didn't you go with your driver? She said, actually, it's been a while. She decided to just exercise herself a little. That was why she drove herself. And she met his barber, and it was even the barber that directed how she will find her way. Oni was like, okay. But meanwhile, when that the guards saw them, of course, he was thinking that maybe they were discussing something, or they were planning something. That was why he came and quickly told Oni. You know, that kind of a thing, because of course they owe Oni everything, because Oni had told them, whatever you see, come and tell me. That was why the bodyguard has to actually go. I mean, the palace guard has to actually go and inform Oni. And that was how they said everybody were cleared. Oni was cleared. And of course, because Ole Tik and the Baba didn't know what actually played out. They didn't know that both of them has been, Oni actually asked them, and because they were seen together. But my people, the gist we are hearing, no, they said there are this same palace, some of these palace guards who still disagreed, like behind, though they could not come. What would they come and tell Oonirisa? But behind, they are still saying that they don't believe that that was what happened. That how come they just said the same thing. So this guy that saw them, that to him, oh, it's not as if they were actually doing anything. That he just saw them standing and they were discussing. That it might be true, but some people were still saying that if they don't believe, that Oni should just be careful. Oni should be watchful. That this a whole his baba. They are talking about his baba that barb his hair. These women, these women, that. My people, is not a small thing. But one thing I always tell you guys is that all these are all alleged stories, speculated. They are not for sound information, because as we get this gist on the street or social media, that is how we also bring it here. Okay, so my people, this is what I came across. Thank you so much. God bless you. To all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Till I come your way again. Bye bye.